Target date funds' role in the retirement equation continues to grow for many Americans. In this year's Target Date Fund Landscape Report, we dive into the current trends with these funds and also highlight Morningstar's best practices in evaluating them. Target date mutual funds saw net inflows of $69 billion in 2015, an all-time high for the funds, and that pushed total assets over $763 billion. When factoring in assets in collective investment trusts, assets total more than $1 trillion. A look at CIT assets also broadens the competitive landscape, revealing that some target date managers such as Vanguard, BlackRock, and JP Morgan have a larger footprint than the mutual fund assets indicate. Investors should keep an eye on how the clear runway for asset growth may affect target date funds. In multiple cases, flows into target date funds have been the lifeline to keep a firm's overall flows positive. That reliance on target date funds for growth has the potential to influence the design of target date funds. Also, capacity issues with underlying funds may also arise with asset growth. We've identified 21 funds that are held within target date funds that are currently closed to new investors, suggesting that capacity may become an issue at some point. From a best practices standpoint, we highlight the importance of going beyond conventional methods when evaluating target date funds. We identify the shortcomings of grouping these funds as active versus passive and to versus through, and propose understanding them according to their risk, trade-offs, and actual holdings. These factors provide greater insight into performance, which remains difficult to evaluate given that these funds have a multi-decade horizon. The good news is that investor returns, a metric that considers investor flows, suggests that investors are using them well. While target date funds inherently have a lot of moving pieces, investors can gain confidence in their selection by understanding the landscape and by applying best practices when evaluating them.